James? James who? There's a James around here? No way. It's not noon. Yeah, I know. Look here. I know it's not noon. But welcome to the show, anyways. I got back earlier than I thought. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer to get to where I was going and grab what I had to grab. So here I am. Really picky about the noon part, aren't you? It's just not nice. Don't be picking on me. Hi, welcome to the show, everybody. James, of course, your host. Today with one more minute. I just need one more minute of gaming. That's all I need. Just one more minute. Now, with this is my last show for a couple weeks, but there will still be a whole bunch of Dragon Blogger streams going on around here with Nikita, Blake, and maybe somebody else. I'm not sure. Now, with that, we got a great show lined up with you. Of course, you're going to notice the first part of the carousel is actually Jackery products that I know oh so well. I love me some Jackery products. And we're going to start off with, of course, like the 240 V2, show you guys the 500, then we're going to show you guys the 1000 V2, and maybe a couple other products in between. Now, with that, you guys will notice that I am a little bit tired. That's because I'm not sleeping properly. I don't know what it is, just not sleeping properly. Let's do this. Let's show you guys the 240 V2. Now, 256 watt hours of power in a LiFePo 4-cell system. Now, this device is only coming in at 8.1 pounds, which is actually very lightweight, very easily and accessible, be taken anywhere you want. Now, it'll be fully charged in under 2 hours in standard charge mode or turn on Charge Shield 2.0 with emergency situation charging. Have it charged in 1 hour time for you. Now, it does have full app control, so you guys can actually turn on all of these pieces, the flashlights, or shut them off, or even see what your battery percentage is at on the device itself. You have a single 300 watt USB or AC outlet. That AC outlet's going to do 300 watts of pure sine wave power. Can peak at 600 though. You have two USB-C ports. One's a 15 watt port. The other is a 100 watt bidirectional, which means you guys can charge this device off of it or charge devices through it. You pick and choose. You're going to have a 15 watt USB-A port in it, of course, a 12 volt 10 amp DC plug. Now, you've got the wall plug capabilities on the side. It will take you no time at all to have it up and running. This should allow you to charge at least 12 cell phones, run your Nintendo Switch for at least 30 plus hours, or even a CPAP machine for a few hours as well. If you wanted to run that flat screen TV back there, you might get 3.5 to 4 hours ish off of this device with it. Now, it's a nice, lightweight, portable, quick charging device that can be taken anywhere and just pair it up with like a solar panel. And you don't have to pay the electric company. Now, you guys are noticing I'm actually showing you guys the Mini 40 solar panel. Beautiful panel to pair with it if you guys wanted to. It's like $79, I think. It will allow you to charge this device in about 7.5 hours, which is not that bad of a charge time. The 240 V2 is definitely a monster in its own right in size comparison. I mean, you look at the size of this device, the amount of power that it packs, and what it can do, it's definitely a great option. At $189, I think it's like 24% off today. Phenomenal product. I bet you Sheila wishes she had one. Sheila's our residential collector of power stations. What's up, Phil? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm here. When you were telling me to drive safe and I was laughing at you, it's because I was already home. I was already pulling into my driveway. Yeah, I said 12 o'clock, and that's because I was thinking I was going to run into traffic and a whole bunch of other stuff. Didn't run into traffic, which was crazy. No morning traffic this morning. It was very light for where I had to go. So, no problems. Oh, yeah, but Blake is getting the big new one. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. What is Blake getting? If I'm gonna correct myself, it's probably a Blue Yeti. Is it the 300 or whatever it is? I don't look at the sheets. I don't look at the sheets at everybody else's products. I literally only stare at mine. And now you got me looking. Go and check it out and seeing. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty decent one. Yeah. I do have full access of all of the sheets. I can control and edit everything. I just don't look at everybody else's stuff unless I am asked to, because I figure everybody can control their own stuff and know what they're doing. But yeah, it looks like a nice one. Blue Yeti didn't want to send it to you, Sheila. Didn't they just send you? What did they just send you? James runs the sheets. No, I run the pillowcases. James likes to see how far we. I do check how far behind Phil is though, because he really is behind. Phil, I need products turned in. Oh, the Elite 30. Yeah. I need just add one. I know they just sent you one. They really like your videos. I know that. They like your content. You are slacking, my guy. Slacking. I just lost the show. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right, up next, we're going to talk about the Jackery Explorer 500. This is actually a really nice one as well. This is another nice portable, accessible device. It's coming in at about 13 pounds ish. And I say that because it's like 13 and a quarter pounds. I'm just going to go there. Now, 518 watt hours of power in this device can be fully charged in 5.5 hours if you really want to. It's one of the older stylings, but still very, very beautifully well done. Now, it's got this amazing 500 watt AC outlet that can do 1,000 watts if you need to, 3 USB-A ports, 5 volt, 2.4 amps. It's got, of course, a 12 volt, 10 amp DC plug. It's got two 6.5 millimeter DC plugs, output only. Then it's got an 8 millimeter input port as well. Now, with that 5.5 hour time frame, you'll be fully charging your wall plug if you want to. 5.5 hours out in the car if you want to. If you had a 100 watt solar panel, I think it's like 7.5 hours with that. This device should allow you to run, let's say, 4 hours with a heated blanket if you need to. You guys could run, let's say, a flat screen TV for about 7 hours. You guys could also do maybe, 15 to 16 cell phone charges. You guys could do a mini fridge. You could do your 200 watt desktop PCs off of it, your 80 watt laptops, your LED lighting, or you guys could run your cameras. That way, Phil is up and running and got his content done for us that he's slacking behind. I'm just making it. You do a good job, buddy. Your videos are very, very, very good at your time frame. Yeah, I get that life. We totally understand. That's why I just like giving you a heck. I just like messing with you over it. I get dad life stuff. I get the family life. Yeah, I mean, not everybody can sit there and plug away like me and Sheila. Tyler, what's up? How you doing? What is Tyler doing? What's up, my guy? You just need to keep producing, my man. Somebody's got to pick up the slack while I'm gone. 513 watt hours power, fixed handle, guys. Comes with all the cabling you're going to need. Will allow you to run house fans, other devices off of it without an issue. This is a beautifully well done product. If you need something like that, Jackery's got you covered, guys, with this one. 40% off. It's like $298. It's normally a $500 price tag. I love that they keep this one around because it is a really, really relevant product. I do know that they kind of created the 600 plus to kind of take place of it, but they noticed that people were still buying 500s over it. So, any questions about the 240 or the 500? Definitely ask, or ask somebody else. Just so you guys know, I can't chat in actual chat, so I can't write nothing. Yesterday, I got tagged for a link. Yeah, got tagged for a link. I got a 12-hour band or 24-hour band or something like that. 20, yeah. Well, at least that's what it says. It says I'm not eligible to chat. So that's whatever. I can still sit here and talk though. How was I not banned? I don't know. Don't know, man. I don't know. You do things. You do things I can't do. I don't know. Maybe you're special. Maybe you're an insider. That's what it is. Phil's an insider. Strawberry lemonade. I was just watching a video on you installing Corsair Air Max 850 power supply. So the Corsair RM850X was probably. I'm gonna say the Corsair RM850X might actually have been either Nate or Iggy. I don't think I personally did the Corsair. I've actually never ran Corsair. I'm trying to get inside. Yeah, me too. I'd love to be an insider. Yeah, Tyler, I think that's one of our other content creators. Um, Iggy, for Ignacio, or This Bites for You, Iggy is phenomenally well versed in all things PCs. The guy makes some amazing content, including full on PC builds. He goes in full detail for those builds and those videos. Dude's an amazing guy. I've done quite a few PC videos and builds on PCs. It's just he does more. He's an actual insider. He's got those grips into that insidey. Right up next, we're going to talk about the 1000 V2. This, of course, is one of their newer power stations. This is actually a bad boy. Hey, if you have questions or need to see other stuff about it, definitely ask. I definitely know enough Jack Reeks that it's dangerous, but I also know a few people that know more. Now, we're going to talk about that 1000 V2, guys. This is, of course, a beautiful 1,070 watt hours of power. They can be fully charged in 2 hours. And that's a really a beautiful thing. Trevor's Infinite Horizons, welcome. Now, if you want to, though, switch it over emergency situation charging, 1 hour charge, you're up and going. You have 3 AC outlets that's going to do 1,500 watts of pure sine wave power. Beautiful connectability. Plug in your household devices, run it off of it. You're going to have, of course, 2 USB-C ports, a 30 watt port, 100 watt port. You're also going to have the 15 watt USB-A port and a 12 volt 10 amp plug. Full app control with, of course, flashlight on the front of that. And that's the amazing part about that. So, Phil, I do know that the account Dragon Blogger is allowed to post all of our social medias. Unfortunately, I'm not logged into that account, so I'm logged into my streaming account. Now, great options. 3 brightnesses, light, highlight, SOS pattern, beautifully well done, and amazing stuff. Now, with this, you guys can run quite a bit with it. You guys can run flat screen TVs. You guys can run Christmas decorations. You can run your window AC, your kitchen stove. You could run, of course, my gaming PC off of this. I have done it. Now, with it, it's a $448.99. It's a 44% savings on Amazon today, which is actually really amazingly well done price point for a station that only weighs 24 pounds. Now, at 24 pounds, that is less than a 5-gallon jug of water. I don't know. I have no clue what a 5-gallon jug of water weighs. I was just being, one of them guys. Yeah, Phil, you're still here. Hold on. Let me correct this. Ooh, you got tagged now. Just messing with you. Oh, it's hot in this house, everybody. I'm just gonna say it's hot in here. For the next one up, we're going to show you guys the big brother, the 2000 V2, another power station that I've actually have done personally. What I can tell you is Justin has a few solar panels in this system to show you guys.
This beautiful power station from Jackery. This is
I'm going to turn up the
2000 V2. That's right. Version 2 of the 2000. Now, inside this package, you're going to get, of course, the charging cable, the wall charging cable. You're also going to get a user manual. Now, with this device, you do have 3 AC outlets that do 2200 watts of pure sine wave power, but can peak at 4400. They're all individually switched.
That's
on
right.
And off
Cracking the whip, buddy. Cracking the whip.
Multiple lighting modes built onto the light on the front for you if you need. Now, you do have dual USB-C ports. One's, of course, a 30-watt port. The other's a 100-watt port. The 100-watt port is an in-and-out port for you. You also have an 18-watt USB-A port on top of that. Now you do have a 12 volt 10 amp plug, and you also have the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectability to run the app. Now with this device, you do have a handle that of course comes up and folds down, but this has got of course LiFePO 4 cells. Now the LiFePO 4 cells are actually inside what's called cell to body technology, or cell to body. Now that is a little honeycomb designs in of course the bottom of the shell where each battery sits, and then they are connected in between. Now 2042 watt hours of power in this device does have of course a wall plug.
Now, like he's telling you guys, you can charge it from the wall plug. You guys can charge it from solar. You can charge it in your car if you want to. Run multiple devices. 2,042 watt hours of power in that 39-pound power station. Still, full app control and all of the accessibilities and plugs you could ever need or want off a station this size. The Jackery Explorer 2000 V2 is definitely a really amazing little product. Now, we're going to talk about some solar panels. We're going to show you guys a couple of them. First and foremost is that $79 Mini 40 solar panel. Now, I have this laying around so I can grab it rather quickly. 12 inches tall, half-inch thick, or 12 inches tall, 10 inches wide, half-inch thick at its thickest point, magnetic clasp that comes undone, pressed ring so you guys can tie it down. Made from monocrystalline solar cells, this is going to allow you to charge the 100 plus all the way up to the 500s if you really wanted to. Now, it's actually a decently sized solar panel when you unfold it completely out there. Now, with it, it's a nice thicker styling of panel that so you don't have to worry about it. IP68 rated, so it's fully waterproof, water resistant, harsh and wet weather. Not going to get hurt or get damaged from rain or snow. You guys can leave it out in a dust storm, wash it off with the hose, and plug it back in and go right back to action. This is an amazing little thing at $79. It's a phenomenally well done product. I love this thing, so that's the cool piece. What connectors used with the solar saga? Which one? This one? This one or the big ones? Which one? Which one are we talking about? The little? It's actually a two-prong wall plug style. It looks just like your plug you would stick into your actual fans that you guys used to do, your box fans. And then on the end of it, it's going to be the 8020 DC plug. And then it's going to have, of course, an adapter for the 7909. And it'll have an adapter for the USB-C to DC plug. I can get the cable. You want to see it? Is that what you want? You want to see the cable for this? Dude, you know what? It's the same plug that's used on the bigger ones. It's the same plug. All right, hold on. Hold on, Phil. Phil, get pushy. It's a trick. It's a trick. It might take a second, everybody. I'm not finding it, Phil. I had it out too. Let me just grab some bags. That way I'm not off camera. So, I'm not sure which bag it's in. That's the trick. I was in these. I was around here somewhere. I promise. I guarantee it's none of these three bags. Oh, here it is. So, this is what the cable looks like. It's literally a bright orange cable. Two-prong end. Your positive and your negative. Opposite side is your 7909 or 8020 adapter plug. So that is your 10-foot cable for that. This one's going to be the 8020 for the bigger station. So this is like for the 100-watt panel and the 200-watt panel. There is an adapter to adapt this down to the 7909, which I don't think I have laying here. I have so many bags of these that I lose track of them. So that's your cabling for that. It's a nice little cable. It's beautifully well done. It's the same cable that works to this one right here. So the 100-watt bifacial solar panel. It's the exact same cable. So the exact same cable comes back here, connects up to this plug, and then it plugs in, and then you have the 8020 or 7999, depending on the power station you're plugging into. And you will have to have the adapter. So if you're buying these solar panels like this one, the bifacial, it should come with the plug. It should come with the 2 adapters and all of that. What I can tell you right now is I have the cables put up in so many different bags. It's lost variations. Now this is a cool one as well. Fully bifacial charging, so you guys get charged from both sides. You notice this side is blue. This is going to be the reflective side. It has these amazing little stands right here. So each power station uses. Yeah, so there are a lot of different priority connectors, or however you want to say that. Priority, whatever. You're having a dyslexia person speak today. Yeah, there are different variations for those. Now, because it's this solar panel, you'll probably have to, you'd use the same plug on this one, but you would have to change the adapter onto your solar station. So if you use like an Anderson plug on some of them, you'll have to use the adapter. And that's why like the 100 prime panel comes with the Anderson adapter plug that goes down into the DC plug. So you do have variations with that. Yeah, I haven't touched any of the panels from Blue Yeti. I haven't touched any of the panels from, what's the other one? I can't think. What's the other one you do, Phil? Not Blue Yeti. What's the, there's another, I forget the other one we do. But, yeah, so, I mean, a lot of them have different stuff. Yeah, EcoFlow. That's the one I was thinking of, EcoFlow. They kind of, yeah. So definitely there are different variations of plugs. As in where they're going with the DC on these, which is kind of cool. It's just literally a conversion. So that's my fave. That's you're supposed to say that's my jam. That's my jam to my toast. And I want to know why the fan isn't blowing cool enough on me. Let's go back to this. This is their 100-watt IP68 rated solar panel. Kickstands both sides. Has, of course, fabric handles that are pressed on with rings. You guys have it, of course, riveted on snap rings. It's going to allow you to open. It's a trifold design with this. So trifold, it's going to pop open. It's going to be nice and long. You guys can see how long this truly is. It's probably as tall as I am, almost. With this, the black side is going to be the side you point towards the sun to get the max of your charge rate. The back side is going to get the reflective off of the ground. Now, with that reflective lighting means it can actually do more efficiency in lower light settings with this. Now, here's the cool part about it. It can actually work on any of their power stations from the 100 plus all the way up to the 5000 if you really wanted to use this panel on it. And that's the good variation with this. It's lightweight, can be taken pretty much anywhere. And at $209, this is a phenomenal panel. Now, what I can tell you is they have actually come out and created a newer 100-watt solar panel, which is called the Mini 100. I'm supposed to be getting the Mini 100 at some point. I believe I'm getting the new bifacial 200 at some point as well with that. Sheila, it is over 80 plus degrees where I am. I think last check when I came inside, it was 83 outside already. So you're slacking on the heat index, right? 100-watt panel, $209, 30% off. It's an amazing little piece that will do very, very well for you. Now, Sheila comes in, starts talking about, hey, it's really warm out, nice and sunny. I'm getting all of this solar collection. I get it. I'm so happy to have cool. You know what? It was raining last night. It was raining. All right, we're going to jump over here. I'm going to actually pop up this. We have a video set up for this. This is their 200-watt panel. This 200-watt panel is actually normally $700. It is $378. It's a bifacial panel. What I can tell you is the panel you're seeing in this video is slightly different than the newer panel. The newer panel has more efficiency. It's bifacial charging. With that, of course, on hand, then the bifacial charging is an amazing little piece. Now, the cool part is it is going to work very, very, very phenomenally well for those of you that need it. And that's the great piece about this. So for it, you guys are going to get an amazing little piece that's going to, of course, solar charge whatever you really want. Nice, long piece. Bright sneakers not included. What do you mean? Hope you all. What do you mean my bright sneakers are not included? Oh, with this. Oh, okay, got the joke. You think those are bright? You should see some of my new ones. They're twice as bright. But for $378, this is actually a really, really amazing little piece. And that's the best part. So if you guys need something like this, definitely check out Jackery. They are coming in with some of the very, very phenomenally well done products. I just love them. So kind of cool, kind of amazing. Let's go not to the starting screen. That was my fault. So we're going to next pop over to the Reolink 12 megapixel wired security camera system. I'm going to let this video play. I actually need to write a message to somebody real quick. James here, and inside this box is a 5-piece kit for your protection. That's right. This is the Reolink 12 megapixel wired security camera system. Now this 5-piece kit is technically 4 cameras and of course the NVR or the recording device, which is also your viewing device with this. Now you do get 4 of the cameras. Each camera is a 12 megapixel UHD power over Ethernet style device. Now you also get of course the actual device itself, the NVR. The NVR is, of course, a 2 terabyte system that does come pre-installed with that hard drive, so you're good there if you need. Now, I'm going to grab... All right, let's do this. You guys, it's a 5-minute video. I'm not going to scare you guys with a 5-minute video. You're going to get an HDMI cable to plug into the actual NVMe system that plug into your monitor or TV. You're going to get the NVMe with a 2 terabyte hard drive built in. You're going to get all the cabling, including a mouse to control the device. You're not getting a keyboard, just a mouse. The mouse will allow you to bounce through, of course, the software and then pull up the videos and transfer the videos or rewatch it. You're going to get an Ethernet cable to plug into the actual device and your Wi-Fi router on this. Now, that's the cool part about this. Now, on this, you guys can connect up to 8 cameras. So it's not just 4, but 8 cameras. Now, you get 4 cameras in the system. They are 12 megapixels, 4K resolution, beautifully well done. They have daylight and night vision built in. It's got 2-way audio, of course, as well on top of that. So you guys can listen in or talk to the people or even set off a siren. Now, with it, you guys can connect up to the Reolink doorbell into this system. You guys can connect up to the Reolink dual pan, tilt, and zoom camera onto the system. And it gives you a local hard drive space to collect it all onto a local hard drive, which is great. Now, I'm going to mention one thing, and I do want to have this put out there. If a criminal sees your house and they see this device, hide your actual NVMe so it's harder for them to find. Because if they can actually capture this camera system, they can take the hard drive with them. You don't want that to happen. So make sure that you find a nice place that's localized, hidden away, and they're not going to find the NVMe system. That's just my thoughts, my ideas on it, because let's go there. People are like that. Now, it's an amazing little piece, of course, with this. I love it. I don't know what the heck that was. All right. I apologize. I'm actually expecting a package, so I thought that's what popped up on my phone. Now, you're going to get, of course, very long cables on these. These actually give you over 20 feet per cable. So you have over 20 feet per cable set up on these for that, which is amazing that a company like this has given and added you a piece that needs that long. A lot of them don't give you that. I'm getting 97 pound package today. I have no clue what it could be. Maybe no, you're not. My package is not even Dragon Blogger related. Great camera systems, phenomenal little product. It's going to work out well for you if you need a system like that. Definitely check it out. They do have some really great night vision. I'm going to tell you though, my Eufy one that I'm using, my 4K Eufys, I haven't found anything better yet. I really like my Eufys. I know you had a couple issues with your Eufys though. Um, like everything they own. Oh, I doubt it. I bet you it's going to be a chunk of furniture. I bet you agreed to do some desk, or you agreed to do some dresser. That's my guess. Well, I know you didn't, but bet you agreed to do something. You probably clicked a like on something. The Exa Star. She better not be. That's my package. Engine S headset is actually a phenomenally well done headset that does have, of course, a detachable microphone and, of course, this very beautiful banding. Now, it does have nice thick cushions that will actually encapsulate your ears very, very well and allow you to wear these for a long period of time. The microphone does really, really well for chatting, of course, blocking out certain noises. It's perfectly well balanced and perfect for that long gaming session or just chatting. Now, the one thing that I do notice is this is actually a 3.5 connection, so you do need a 3.5 style connection to use this device. If you need a double 3.5, it does come with that adapter, of course, as well. Now, it has 50 millimeter drivers that are, of course, 7.1 surround sound style or dynamic style with that. That's going to allow you to immerse yourself inside that. Now, I did do multiple tests of that to see how well it worked, and it does work very, very well. It does have a microphone mute button and, of course, a volume scroll as well with this. Now, this is a nice cutting edge style of design. It does come with, of course, their beautiful little fabric bag, of course, with their Exa logo, of course, right there to carry it around. This is a good option. Now, very compatible with your PC, your PS4s, your Switches, and everything else that has a 3.5 connection. So if you guys need a headset with, of course, a beautiful mic and well-rounded 50 millimeter drivers that does 7.1, the Exa Star Engine S gaming headset might be a great option for you. So, great little option right there from Exa. They make some great, great pieces. I love them. Amazing, amazing little headsets. We got one more right here. This is going to be the trucker style. Another great little option for you.
Today we're taking a look at these H1s from Exa. These are an AI-powered ENC wireless trucker style headset. Everything you guys hear right now is coming from this headset as it's being used live. You guys are hearing everything that I hear and use. Now, this does have
Sure you
1,800
do,
minutes
Sheila.
of talk time. It is Bluetooth 5.0. Now, if you're using this for music, you're going to
Don't
get
make
about
me go through the
47
sheets and find
hours
out
of
what you're getting.
off music. It will take about an hour and a half to charge this, guys, which is kind of cool. Now, it does display the power of the battery left of this headset on your phone or whatever you connect it to if you need. Now, with the Bluetooth 5.0, you get about 50 meters or 164 feet away from the device with this one, guys, which is actually really cool. That way you don't get disconnects and stuff. Now, this is the mic is an AI noise canceling microphone, so it does have their ENC connection. They do give you this very cool little cloth carrying bag with drawstring if you guys need for that as well. Now, you are also going to be greeted with the charging cable. It's just a standard USB to USB-C charging cable if you guys need for that. Now, on the side of this, guys, right here is a microphone mute button. If I hit that, I can mute it. There's also a volume up and down, and there's this little power button that actually works. Now, it's fully adjustable, so if I want to move it and slide it around, we can adjust it. Now, I'm going to pull this off, but before I pull it off, I want to switch microphones so I can kind of talk about it and show you guys this up close. So I'm going to actually hot swap this microphone right now as we're doing this, because I can actually take one through.
All right, now we are hot swapped and back, so that's kind of. So with that, you guys got a great headset that you guys can flip from both sides. You guys can, of course, use the microphone on each. You have that AI noise canceling built in, long range Bluetooth connection, of course, and a dongle. This thing's amazingly well done for those of you that need to do like phone conferencing from home or you're a truck driver. This one's got you covered. Exa is done well with their product. Now, I love them. Amazing little options. Definitely check it out. Now, we're going to show you guys two links aren't working. I don't know what's with the sheets lately, but links aren't here. So I'm going to show you guys the eMeet, the Pixie from eMeet. Now, before I get into this camera, I want to talk about a few things. First, looking at web camera. It's a great camera. Don't get me wrong. This camera does really well. I wished I would have got a different one. I should have just traded it in for another one to see if I had the problem that I had and it was just me alone. Because everybody else I know that has one doesn't have the problem I had with this one. And it wasn't a big deal. It's just, I had other cameras that did, 400 times better. And, that's just the way it is. Now, this camera is going to do well for you guys. This is a 4K dual camera. Now, this is called the Pixie. It's a dual AI camera with pan, tilt, and zoom. It's got, of course, that tracking system that's going to track you. It's got a magnetic, of course, mount for your monitor and all of those great variations. It comes with the USB-C to USB-A charging cable or powered cable. The plug comes off it and it goes to USB-C to USB-C with this as well. You're going to then, of course, have the base. And the base is a little bit more articulated than some of the other bases I've actually used with it. And that's the part I liked about this, because it actually has a screw-on mount for the camera. That way, if it kind of moves or angles, it doesn't fall off. And that's what I really like about that. Now, with it, you guys got the rubberized padding all the way around for this device. We come forward, you guys are going to see the camera. It's got the two lenses. It's got the telephotic lens and it's got the AI tracking lens. It's going to allow you to do what you need to do. Now, the dual lens is something a little bit different than some of these other web cameras or AI tracking cameras that I've actually used. That's a good thing to a point. It uses over the half-inch CMOS sensor. So you guys got a half-inch 0.55. So it's a 1x2.55 CMOS sensor that's built in. It's got 3 microphones also built in, gesture control, 4K cameras, streaming, direct plug and play if you want to. Use the app and control it all. Now, the AI-assisted camera for better facial imaging, targeting for faster connections and tracking, clearer and steadier like autofocus. And then you have the 4K at 30 frames per second with the PDAF autofocus on the opposite lens. On the device, it should make things about 90% clearer than some of the others in its market range. There are some in its market range that do a little bit better with it. The tracking ability with this has 310 degrees rotation and 180 degrees of adjustment as well. It's going to give you a full 360 degrees of viewing, except for maybe the bottom base, which isn't that bad. Full app control, so you guys can see right here where it's plugged in. It's a little whitewashed or a little noisy in the picture. Could be it needed an update. It could be a few different things. It could be I had another camera going on at the same time, conflicting it. Everybody else that I've seen has tested it, used it, has not had that issue. And that's why I'm not going to knock this camera, because I know too many people using it right now that are in love with this camera. Live mode, noise canceling built in, and original sound mode with a 3 different mic array, which is going to help block out the background noise and filtration. Now, it does background blur. Will work with Windows or Mac OS. It can also work with Linux if you need to. You guys can, of course, use it on Twitch, Stream, XSplit. You guys can use it on the Nintendo Switch. So, this is one of the cameras that I know can plug into the Nintendo Switch and run off of it. Which is amazing. It's got whiteboard connections as well as hand connection too. Connected with the tripod, and you guys have an amazing little camera at $135 today. It's normally like $160. It's not a bad price for a camera of this magnitude. Now, I just, wish I could have gave it another shake at the camera piece, but showing it off, guys, definitely check it out. You aren't going to be bummed with that product. Up next is a video I'm going to let play because, well, it's got a sound test in it, so we're going to let you hear the sound from this. You're getting ready to hit the beach or that backyard to hang out for the day, and you want to take some sound with you so you can listen to some music. Well, hey, we got the option for you, the Tribit Storm Box 2. Now, this is a 34-watt speaker. It does come with the USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Also comes with the user manual. That user manual is going to tell you guys how to use the app. Now, with it, this, of course, is all you got, this little beautiful little speaker. Now, this speaker, like I said, does 34 watts of sound and 360-degree sound quality. With this, it's an IPX7 waterproof, so you can sit it out in the rain and not have to worry about it. Does have, of course, their base up X or the X base technology, 24 hours of playtime, Bluetooth 5.3 connectability, which means you're going to have over a 90-foot connection as long as there's not a lot of stuff in between you and the device it's connected to. It also could do TWS, which is true wireless stereo pairing to another device, so you guys can add to that as well. It also has these beautiful little diaphragms. These are called passive radiators to help with that bass sound. Has dual drivers on each side for you. 360-degree sound, 24-hour playtime, and of course, those 2 speakers built in to give you 34 watts of sound. Now, testing. Sounds great, amazing, has that sound quality that you would expect. Has, of course, your button up and down for your volume or, of course, your tracks. Has, of course, play or pause or enter. On the back, it has your power button, your Bluetooth connection, has, of course, right there, which is your X-Base button, and down here is your true wireless stereo pairing. Down below is going to be your USB-C charging port and your auxiliary connection. Now remember, when you have these guys off, these pieces or these plugs, make sure that big thick plug does go back in there so you can actually take with you. It stands out. Notice though, when you're listening to now, with that, you have an amazing little Bluetooth speaker that will pack quite a punch. And it's a great price point at $70 or less. Phenomenally well done. If you guys want something that's a little bit cheaper that can clip to your golf cart, then you guys could also check out the Tozo E1, PE1, I should say. It's like a $20 little Bluetooth speaker that will connect to your golf cart. Phenomenally 2 different variations, 2 different price ranges, but for 2 different course separate stylings. Both will do well for you guys if you need. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Holy Stone mini drone. And now, this mini drone has done some amazing things.
Holy Stone HS330 mini.
Now, right here, you're going to see the HS30 mini drone. It's an RC mini drone that can do, of course, flying. No golf for me. What? No golf? You don't like golf, my guy?
Parts that it comes with and a screwdriver to get the back.
All right, I'm going to let this video play for this
hey everyone,
drone.
Dragon Blogger here to show you the Holy Stone HS330 mini drone for kids. This thing is absolutely a beast. It's fantastic. It's very easy to fly, and it even comes with like everything that you need. This is the controller. It's going to take AAA batteries that you're going to have to provide yourself. Here's some extra parts that it comes with and a screwdriver to get the back panel off of the remote control. It also comes with 3 batteries for extended flight time when you have them all charged. And once you get this thing off the ground, it is just going and going. Me and my dog Obi love to chase around it. He loves the sound of the high pitch whine that the propellers make. So if you're looking for a fantastic drone for your kids or for yourself, this is one that I would highly recommend.
So that's a really kind of cool little drone that's going to pop around and fly. It's a nice mini style variation. And Phil would probably lose that one just like he lost his other drone. Just saying. Just saying, guys. If you know Phil, Phil had a flyaway. Today we're taking a look at this. Found it. Be right back. Phil's running away right now. See, he's going to have a flyaway again. Up next is going to be the Babyleo Mini White Noise Machine. Let's just go here. It's small, it's mini, and it's going to have a couple different sounds and variations for you. White noise machines are actually kind of cool for the babies or adults alike, and it does come in like 10 to 12 colors. It's got 15 non-looping sounds, so each one changes to a different sound after it goes and then plays again. You have white, pink, brown noise. You have 3 fan sounds and 9 nature sounds. Now, if you want nature, go into the nature and play the nature. It's got, of course, a decently volume variation with it. It's nice, small weight. You guys could plug it into a wall. You could use the power adapter. You could use a power bank. It's up to you, however you want to. Now, it can continue working for 30 minutes or 60 minutes, and then it auto shuts off. So it does have a timer with that on hand. You will have to manually put it. It comes in white, pink, purple, reds, greens, light blues, and all of these others. And that's a kind of cool piece with this. So just a simplified little white noise machine that'll do well for you guys if you need. You used to play tennis as kids. Well, why aren't you out there playing pickleball? with the kids nowadays, huh? Pickleball. I hear that's the new fad is pickleball. You know, I was supposed to no time yet. You got to make time. I hear somebody's retiring really soon. You have all the time in the world. All right, let's go here. I'm gonna tell you guys. This is the Patio Mage mesh high back office chair. It's an air cooling style office chair with mesh breathable fabric. It does have a built-in, of course, leg rest. So if you guys want to rest your legs, it's gonna, of course, pop out. It's gonna take you maybe 20 minutes to put together. If you guys have done enough of these, you guys might fly through it a little quicker with that. And that's the cool part. Fully metal base that you have to build on hand. Should support about 300 or so pounds. If you need a little bit heavier, just know you might need a bigger one or variations. You're going to be able to put it together, set it up by yourself or with help of a loved one or your, friends. Just pick and choose who helps you because some won't hold the flashlight properly, and we all know that person is Phil. Phil never holds the flashlight right because he's always playing with 12,000 of them. Once you set it up, you're going to have a nice office chair that's going to work well for you. Nice lumbar support. It's got a bunch of different adjustments from the armrest to, of course, adjusting the back of the seat. But you guys see, I sit pretty stable, stayed up. Just my chair is broke, so it leans. My chair's broke. All right, guys? It's broke. I was supposed to get a mesh chair. It never showed up. So great little options. Cool little piece. $269 on this one. If you need a chair of this style, and you guys can see, you can sit there, lay back, not worry about falling over. But if you're like Demetrius, even if you fall over, it's not going to hurt you. I mean, you're not going far. What? Great little chair. Awesome little options. Yeah, it comes. No time yet. It comes. It's coming, all right. Retirement's coming. Up next is probably a Sheila. My chair is wonky out. So my chair, it now angles this way, so I have to lean back farther every time. It's got a full rip in the bottom of the seat for some reason. I don't know. Now, I've had a lot of Blue Whale computer chairs. I've had 3 of them in my lifetime. 2 of those lasted me multiple years with no issues. Amazing chairs. This one, for some reason, didn't last that long. I don't know what it was. It just didn't do what I needed to do.
Great company.
Now, you guys are going to notice the voice, or maybe you don't, but it's a Sheila video.
They make so many products. They think of everything. And this is a lap tablet stand. It has a pillow on the bottom and a stand on the top. There are magnets in that part that I just folded under backwards.
Put a cushion on
and
it.
It connects to these 2 strips of magnets underneath. So you just fold it over and it connects there. And then there's this little lever that, and I'm showing you that it does really connect. It sticks. This little lever is just an added level of security there. And then you get 2 rings that you can put on your phone and your tablet. So put it in the center of your...
Now, this amazing little tablet stand will allow you to hold a tablet, a phone, or like, and even hold a cup of noodles in the cup holder. That means you guys can slurp your noodles, watch your shows, and enjoy your time on your bed, your couch, wherever you really want to set it up. Now, it's cushioned. It's like almost like beanbag weighted, so you don't have to worry about it tipping over, but you guys can also put drinks in it. I would recommend throwing cups of noodles in there because you guys know who you are. When you guys watch your TikToks and your YouTubes and your Amazons, you're eating your cup of noodles. And I don't have a problem with that. Enjoy your noodles. Right here, you guys can see she's putting it up on her lap. This would also work well if you guys are just needing to set it on something and hold your tablet for you. So you do. I actually had a couch like that. That's a Viozone. Yes, it is. It is. Viozone. Viozone. If you could pronounce their name, I would love to hear it. Welcome to the show, Cheyenne. Cheyenne. I can't pronounce it, can't read it. I feel like I butchered somebody's name over on the YouTube world, and I feel bad. I have a new one that's. You do? You have a newer one that's way cooler? That's... What's for breakfast? It's lunchtime. Breakfast. Lunchtime. We got a Sheila video up. She's going to be talking about the Yida Home 9-drawer dresser. I think it was Sheila that did this.
I love this Yida Home dresser. It's a 7-drawer dresser in black, and the drawers are gray with handles on the front. So it took me a little while to put this together. I did put something backwards, and then we do that, we fix it. So this is really great for the bedroom, and it's sturdy. The metal frame that holds the drawers is very rigid, and the platforms hold the drawers. So then the drawers have the firm part that goes in the bottom and the handles. So it's all very secure. And they have many different colors and styles.
That's crooked.
Yida Home makes the best.
It's crooked. Guys, 9 drawers, beautifully well done. For $60, it's a great option. It does come in other colors as well. If you don't want a 9-drawer variation, we also have the 4-drawer variation as well, which is kind of cool too. You guys can see the 4-drawer version. Really it's in a different color pattern. It's going to do the same bit. You have to put it together. You got to set it up. It's got the wood tops and all of those other pieces. Of course, Yida Home, sometimes they got 100 pieces to put together. Some they got less. We've all done some of these. So amazing color tones, great options if you are looking. When my room was clean. When your room was clean. My room's spotless. My room's spotless. I have somebody that cleans for me. All right, right here you guys can see Justin's putting it together. It's simplified, few rods, few bolts, and once you have it set up, you guys can actually set it in there and then go to town. It's a great little option if you guys need a stand like this. Fabric drawers, don't have to worry about them breaking or your kids ruining them. I don't have a wife. Me either. I don't have one. Why would you say that? I have a wife. I have a roommate. I know she's watching at work, like just shaking her head.
This is the exercise bike.
You got a roommate too, I heard. All right, up next, you guys got this beautiful Marasha S26 indoor bicycle with resistance. Now, you will have to put it together, again, 20 to 30 minutes setting it up, not a lot. It has a tablet holder, app control. When you guys connect up to the app, it's going to tell you guys the speed you're going and everything. It even has a screen down below if you guys want to use the screen. And the screen's accessible, but connected to the app, and you guys can, of course, control a lot more of the speed, the rate, the miles that you're going. You guys can even connect up to videos and watch or go as like you're biking through the hills or something. Now, by adjusting the adjustment dial and doing that, your resistance will get a little bit stronger. So let's say you guys are going into an incline and all of those other variations. It is an amazing, great idea for this product. Now, it's got a couple different positions. It's got the seating. And I'm going to tell you guys, the seats can be changed out on these. So if you want a more realistic, hard banana style seat, go ahead and put it on there. If you guys want to change out the pedals, go ahead. You guys can do it. Ain't going to hurt it. They use standard pedals and seats. So some assembly, yes, a lot of assembly required for Sheila. Sheila has a lot of assembly required. So great little options. If you guys need, you guys can check it out. You guys right there seeing, of course. Let's go back a little. You guys see right there, she's whoa, it jumped through that. She's riding through the snow. She's collecting the question marks. Oh, she got wings of an angel. Maybe it was traumatic. I don't remember. I was like watching it rock, and I'm like, nope, I'm out of breath already. But kind of cool option. I like this. I like how she back pedal forward. I bet you she freewheel spins too. Oh, I was right. Right there, if you need, check it on out. Exercise bike, pedaler, have fun, enjoy, all of that other cool stuff. I had to put the toes in. I prefer the old metal claw pedals. That way, if my foot slipped off, I learned a lesson and I learned it quickly. You guys know what I'm talking about? The old metal pedals that would scar your shins up for life.
Everyone, my name is Demetrius, and I'm going to be going over this knee massager. With this knee massager, it came with heat, and it also has an air compress for your leg knee brace wrap.
Oh, yeah.
And then it has that heat for your arthritis pain. And then you have the joint pain that you can use it for cramps. And then it has 3 circulation modes that you can use and 3 intensities of how hard you want the massager to go. So with this knee wrap right here, I'm going to show you guys. It has 2 and 2 airbags inflated, and it also deflates. And it can reduce joint pain and muscle stiffness, and then the heating will further relieve muscle soreness
with the ages.
Will help you with better circulation. And it also came in this 2-pack right here, which you have the left and the right. And then you have the charger cord, which is dual, so you can charge them at the same time. And then you have the...
Now, you're going to notice it's got a carrying bag. It's got, of course, a cabling, and it's got 2 for your left and right knee. Now, it does have to be plugged in, unfortunately, to activate this. Multiple modes of intensities, multiple modes as well, and multiple heating levels. And this is actually going to do well. And I actually like the idea of this, and it's going to work for you guys. So if you need like a knee massager like this, just set it on the left and right, activate it, and let it do its thing. And then, of course, in 15 to 20 minutes, it'll shut down, and you're good to go. Once you're done, put it up, and hey, you got a knee massage going on. I have scars that resemble it. I have scars on my elbows from a bike wreck as a kid. I don't know if you guys ever used to ghost ride your bicycles, but I did. I ghost rode my bicycle literally down a gravel hill, probably over 3 miles on that gravel hill. And I'm going to tell you, I got halfway down and then I ghost rode the gravel for at least a quarter mile before I stopped. You see the scarring? Look at the scarring, guys. This is from when I was a kid. Both of them. That's all scarring from a kid. Yeah, man. I used to ride BMX and motocross. I used to love riding motorcycles and BMX. It didn't stop me, man. I kept riding. I was down for a week, though, with gravel and everything coming out of my cuts. That thing did not want to heal. Okay, guys, let's talk about lumbar support, office chairs, and vibrations. We're going to talk about this one right here.
James, take a look at the Sealy lumbar support for your office.
Right here, you guys got this great little office lumbar support chair that's going to vibrate and heat up, so you guys get a back massage while doing it. And that's the cool part about this. This can be used in your office chair. It can be used in your car if you really wanted to. I don't recommend it, but it could be done that way. It's going to do your lower back or like your neck if you want to for lumbar and all of that other support. Plug it in, connect it up. When you power it up, you're going to notice that it will kind of start moving when you activate it. And that's the way it's going to work. It's going to start moving in activations, and then you guys pick where it's going to go. If it's for your neck or your lower back, that's on you if you want to set it up there. You guys will just fit it into place for that positioning. Now, you're going to notice that my office chair did not like where it wanted to go. I have my brother's scooter in the garage. Well, what's a scooter? I'm questioning what she meant. A scooter that starts with a screwdriver. Phil, I had a dirt bike. I had a motorcycle before I had a bicycle. I had a motorcycle before I had a bicycle. Still titled even. Wow. Okay, so it's a bike. Gotcha. That's what she meant by scooter. Lumbar support. Why not check it out? Have fun. Enjoy it. You know, all of the other stuff. It's up to you. Just go ahead and have fun. Now, Rimfo also makes, of course, a product or two. Okay, guys, the Rimfo massage gun. A road. Yeah. So I have heard people call motorcycles scooters. I've also seen electric scooters. There are also push scooters. Then there are, of course, also those little gas powered scooters. So I was uncontrolled of what type of scooter you meant.
As you can see, when you turn it on, you hold it to turn it on, and it has it has 5 lights. So every time you tap it, it goes up. Oh man, this thing makes a lot of noise. It goes up 1 each time you press it, and then when it gets to the highest level, when you press it again, it goes back to the first one. So if you want to turn it off, you're gonna have to press and hold, and then it's off. That's really cool though. Turn it up to usually 3 in the middle is about my comfort level. I don't like it much higher than that typically when it comes to these massagers. Oh, that feels so good. So I can definitely reach the middle of my back. Let's see if I can get like the top part between my shoulder blades. Oh yeah. So that feels so good. So yeah, it has no problem reaching anywhere on my back. I don't know if I'm more flexible than you, but this thing feels amazing.
So a nice little mini massage gun that should target the areas you need it to target without a problem. And that's a great little option for you. So if you guys are looking, why not check it out? Now, we also have the Marento Air Pure. Oh, oops, nope. I almost skipped a product. I got the link to this. Let's do the X-Sense. What's in what? What is? I would like to know what your what that is entitling. Right. Look, Phil. All right, buddy. Check this out. I was there picking up parts for somebody, so I was shopping.
Here I'm showcasing for you this X-Sense combination smoke and carbon monoxide alarm with voice alerts. The model number is XP0ASR. Let me show you what this does. Here's everything that comes with the package. It comes with a user's manual to get you up and running. It comes with 2 carbon monoxide warning stickers. Here's the actual detector itself. It's a very modern design, very small, low profile. Got one front peel here. We'll just take this right off. So you have your speaker on the front right here that gives you your audible alarms to let you know in case there's an
BMW,
going
huh?
on. And around the side here is where
Nice.
it detects
That's more street bike-ish.
smoke or carbon monoxide. And on the back we have the plate here that rotates right off. This can be mounted to the wall or ceiling. Also comes with mounting screws and sheetrock anchors. And on the back here we have our lithium-ion CR123A battery, and we have our little plastic tab. I'll pull that off to engage the battery. And now we know it is working and enabled. As it's booting up here, we see our status screen. Looks like it's starting up. Has a nice blue LCD display here and a status light to let you know what mode it's in.
Hello from X-Sense. Press the test silence button to test.
Let's go ahead and do that.
This is only a test. The alarm will sound loudly. You can press the test silence button to cancel the test. Testing the smoke sensor. Testing the carbon monoxide sensor. The test is finished. Normal working status.
And there you have it. There's the initial boot up and setup of this carbon monoxide and smoke detector. Here I'm going to demonstrate for you just a simple little smoke test just to let you know how well this detector works. You can see the smoke detector is on. I'm going to go ahead and just blow this candle out. There you go. It has detected.
So as you guys can see right there, if you need a smoke detector, smart control, Xsense has got you covered with that one. Now, Sheila, yeah, I was looking at that blue CVO. It was a color pattern I haven't seen before on them. There was also a purple one. That's correct, a purple one. With that, now, my wife has told me to get a motorcycle multiple times. I just haven't done it. Marinto air purifier. Now, this is a cool little mini air purifier that will work well with the smaller rooms. This is not meant for your larger bedrooms. This is meant for like an office space and stuff like that. Now, this is a nicely priced little device of, I'm going to say, about $30 for it. Normally, it's like $38, so not a bad price point. It should be able to do smaller rooms, and I'm just going to go there. It's not going to be able to do 1,000 square foot home. It's going to do like 100 square foot little rooms and stuff like this. Comes in, of course, black or white. That's up to you. It's got, of course, high, low, or sleep mode with the speeds, or standby mode. It's got a triple filtration system that should clean your area up with that. Now, I think it's like 108 square feet with this device. You have to get disco. Your disco scooter before. That's pretty funny. But this is a great little option if you guys just need a little smaller one for certain rooms. Go ahead and do that. Now this has got an aromatherapy disc, so you guys can put like essential oils inside the middle of it, and it'll blow that smell out there. And Janelle, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to, of course, the joke show today. I'm just having fun today before I go on vacation. So kind of a cool little option. I like how small it is. It's going to work out well for you. Set it up, plug it in, let it clean that air. And I'm going to tell you, I use a large one. If you guys can't see that big one back there, that thing is an amazing one as well. I love that Pure Oxygen O2 one. Phenomenal piece. I do need new filters for it, though, at some point. I'm just, it's one of those things. Disco because of all the lights and helmets on the... Oh man, I can actually picture Sheila rolling around on one of those little electric scooters around town, honking at people because they're in her way, and her like zooming around like beep beep. She's probably got one of those baskets on the front. It's all good, Sheila. It's all good. It's all fun. Just see, I wasn't the only one. I can picture it. Neighbor lady has one too. Hers is bright purple. You know what? I think we got the Hungry Buffet cabinet up next.
Everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the huger, really fantastic buffet cabinet with storage. Now, these are all the parts that I have laid out before I begin the assembly, and I'm super excited to get this done because I have very limited kitchen space, and I need a nice little cabinet to be able to store some
Guys, I'm gonna step
extra
aside
pots
one
and
quick second.
goods. And the assembly process took maybe about, I want to say, about 45 minutes total to do. This is a front view, and then I'm going to show you a side view here just to show you how sleek and amazing this thing looks. Now, like I said, this thing took me about 45 minutes to do, and the instructions were super easy. This is the manual that you have to use, and like I said, it's very straightforward. It tells you the orientation, and it's very important to pay attention to that orientation because that's going to be very, very important to make sure that everything fits into its spot properly and that you have everything sorted the way that it needs to be. Now, one thing that I will say about this cabinet is that I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. It's very, great for me needing more space. But the one thing that I don't like as much is how weak the magnet is in the middle. As you can see, when I close the door, it kind of swings the other part open, and at first I thought maybe it was because like my dishes were pushing it out, but even when I moved the dishes, it was still just a little weak, but that doesn't take away from it. It's still amazing, and they close properly. So if you are looking for a really awesome kind of boho style, really awesome set of cabinets to have in your kitchen space to organize, or just to have some extra space to store stuff, definitely.
Great little option for you if you need the extra storage on your counters or in your house. Now, I believe the Glaker hair clipper set was probably me. I'm going to say it's probably me. Yep, James here. I'm also going to say that I did a 7-minute video on hair clippers. What? Holy Polito. Now let's go for it, guys. This is a full clipper set that's going to have everything you guys need included in a clipper set, from the beard trimmer to the actual hair clippers itself. Both, of course, easily accessible pieces. You're going to have multiple, of course, guides for each clipper, and they're going to have different sizings for those guides as well. It does come with, of course, a comb, beard oil, or oil for the clippers itself, carrying bag. It's going to come with 2 charging cables and everything in its needs. This is the larger clipper that's for your full hair. Now you're also going to get the smaller variation for beard trimming and quicker pieces of this. And they are rechargeable with this set. Now I do not know why I did a 7-minute video on this, which is crazy, but I definitely did. Yeah, guards, oil, and yeah, comes with everything. It's a multi-piece kit, and it's only $41. It's actually a really decent kit, too. I still have this kit. Now, it comes in 4 colorways. There's a green see-through variation, a chrome, then there's like a golden chrome, and then there's this black variation that you're seeing here. The neon green and see-through case one is actually kind of cool looking, but, not a big deal if it doesn't come with that. You're going to get, I think it's 5 heads for the beard trimmer. It comes with like 8 heads or guides for the actual trimmer itself, which is your hair trimmer. And it's got a good battery life. I mean, honestly, you should be able to get through about 240 plus minutes or more of running off of this set, and then 90 minutes off of the smaller one. So you have the different variations with this. I have the older ones. I have this kit still. I have a couple other kits as well. So I keep clippers because I will use them for a year or two, then they'll start getting dull. Instead of me fixing the dullness, I just grab another clipper set. All long hairs. So kind of a great little options, different guides, rechargeable. Hey, you can't go wrong with that. You honestly can't. I think it's the Mart Cobra Fire Blankets. Don't know this product.
Hello everyone, Jackie from Dread Blotter here to take a look at these first response fire blankets. Now, as you can see, it comes in a 2-pack, and the whole point of them is to basically cut off oxygen. You can either put it on the fire to suffocate it, or you have the option of putting it on your body to basically survive a fire, potentially, but let me show you how they work, and then we will try some things. So all you do is open the Velcro, pull it out. Here is the fire blanket itself. Let me get a little more zoomed out here. Now it is super lightweight. It's 40 inches by 40 inches. The best part about things like this is that they never expire, kind of like fire extinguishers do, kind of like all of those things. It is very large, as you can see, built with, it actually looks kind of cool on the camera, but it is built with things to obviously protect against fire. Now, let me kind of take the camera down and we will attempt to demonstrate. So we are going to do a nice little test with this. The whole point is that this should suffocate fire. This is a nice little candle, so in theory it should suffocate the flame and turn it out. So let's see. And as you could see, there it went. Obviously it does leave a mark, as you would expect.
I would not have tested that in my house that way.
Put the candle out.
Just
as
saying.
You can see, it quickly put that out, obviously left a little mark, but it didn't even come through the other side. I mean, you can see it, of course, with the right angle and lighting, but it clearly did not burn any part of this, and the candle went out. So that is pretty much it. That is the Cobra Mart First Response Fire Blanket. Great idea. I'm going to bring these camping with me.
You guys get a 2-pack of these and you guys can see what they can do. That's actually a kind of a very, very impressive product. If you're looking right there, hey, fire blanket to help put out fires. Now, we're also going to show you guys the rack magnetic pickup tool. This is a product I own. And it looks like Nate did a video for this as well.
Entertainment.
Now, this is just it's a magnetic pickup tool that's like a flashlight. Technically is a flashlight. Can clip to your pockets, but it's got, of course, a wand that will slide out and, of course, extend out. And then, of course, you got the magnetic ends and, of course, the magnetic lens cover. So if you guys need to magnetically pick something up from either side, it can actually do that. Now, nice long end, but at the very end, it is, of course, adjustable and can bend around for you with this. Now, it's a beautiful little piece that's going to work well. And you guys just pop it out, and you do have a screwdriver or a flashlight with this as well. And that's kind of cool with this. It's a phenomenal, beautiful product. It does take, of course, lights or batteries to turn on the flashlight, but simplified product. Bend it in the angle you need to pick up the stuff you don't need or you've lost in the sink or whatever. I actually used this to pick up I think it was a razor blade head in the sink or in our drain. So kind of a cool little product for those of you that need something like that. Now, we're going to show you a 3D printed dragon. Now, this is, of course, a wyvern, and I actually have this back here. I do have 3D printed stuff laying around here. Let me grab it. Let's show you guys this bad boy. Now, this is a cool little wyvern, which is a dragon. It's a feathered dragon, and it's got wings of feather that fold out, just like wings. It's got, of course, the movable head with the movable mouth, so the mouth does open, so you do have articulation. It's got beautiful, almost lifelike eyes, which is kind of cool. And I like the eyes. The eyes look amazing with this. Nice, long tail. And the tail can be turned, curved, whatever way you want. It's got, of course, the end of the tail that makes a nice little noise when you plop it out and feather it out. It does have, of course, 2 more legs back here that have feathers on it. Articulated beautiful. Now, this is a multi-filament style pattern with this. You guys can see the blues and greens. Set it up, put it on. It could be like a pet dragon on your shoulder if that's what you want to. It does have an amazing, amazing shine with this. And it works well. It's a beautiful little dragon. This thing's amazingly well done. And, of course, got stuck with something. But kind of a great option. Now, I like it. I will tell you, some of these tips are a little bit sharp. So if you guys have kids, make sure that the kids are careful because some of these tips on those, if you guys can see the points, those are sharp points. This is definitely not meant for little kids to play with. I'm just going there with you. That thing is actually probably sharp enough it could cut your hand with that tip right there. So just be careful with it. But very beautifully well done. Great option. So if you guys look for something like that, hey, check it on out. Can't go wrong with that one. And it's like $20. And there are multiple variations of this, the Wyvern Dragon. So I can actually give you guys a rundown of the variations with this. If I could pull it up. So you're going to have what I have is the Arzura wing, I think it is. They also have the Verderak. There's a purple one that's called the Noctera. And the purple and black one's phenomenal. I really want the purple and black one. And of course, you guys can just go over to the page and you'll see multiple more variations of this, which is kind of cool. And I keep it up here next to my trophies, next to the dragons that I already have. Now, you're probably laughing like, yeah, I do. Fix my dragon. Let me show you guys my cool little one, though. So check this out. Huh? My pet iguana. 3D printed stuff. Always fun. What? What'd you say you got tagged for, buddy? Phil got tagged for something. Looked like a skeleton? The white looked like a skeleton. What white?
The Eufy X10 Pro
Oh, the white one, yeah.
robot
The white
vacuum
variation. Yeah.
is
Okay.
exceptional
Caught me
in
off
its
guard there. I was like, the
class.
white? Huh?
This is the vacuum unit.
I'm
This
gonna go
is
hang my
all-in-one
marijuana back up.
station. You get 8,000 Pascal pressure suction with 2 mops and 12 millimeter auto lift and surface detection. So there are the mops, and it has an auto detailing roller brush that rotates in reverse, and Pro Tangle comb flips down to loosen
That's weird.
and remove hair.
Now with this, it's got LiDAR mapping for your home. It's got mopping mechanisms. It's got a self-cleaning and self-emptying and self-refilling. And it self-recharges itself. But hey, you got app control, so if you guys want to map out your house and tell it not to go in certain areas, go ahead into the app and do that for you. Now, this has got a few millimeters of lift, so if you guys find out that it's still dragging on carpet from the wet mopping floor, just know that you might have to readjust it. It doesn't lift too far. Now, you will need to pre-clean your house, so if you guys have pets that make messes in the floor and you know what type of messes I'm talking about, make sure you check those before you let this go to town, because you do not want it to drag that mess everywhere. Now, yes, it self-mops. It vacuums as it goes and then mops behind it, which is amazing. It can actually change to just vacuuming if you just need it as a vacuum. It can do just mopping if you want it to do just mopping as well. And it does do a good job. You guys can zigzag pattern. You guys can do full grid pattern. You guys can do just edge the room as well. And you guys see right there, it's going over carpet and hardwood floor. Now, what I'm going to warn you is, if you are mopping, it's going to mop the carpet because, well, let's go there. It can't lift always all the way off of the carpet. So just be cautious with that. It is just one of them things. Beautifully well done. It is a little bit expendier. I'm just going to say it. It cost over $500, guys. This is a $700 vacuum. Normally like $900. So it's a great piece, but definitely will cost you. Indoor, outdoor, carpet, huh?
Here for the Dragon Bloggers. In here, I'm very excited to showcase for you this water drop filter system that can be used inside of a refrigerator door or sit on a shelf or a countertop. This is everything that comes in the package. Also comes with a very informative instruction manual to get you up and running and show you all the features and how to change the filter inside of it. Also comes with a quick tips card. Also has a USB-A to USB charging cable to recharge the internal battery in it. There is also an inline filter that can be replaced every 3 months or every 200 gallons. 4 rubber feet
Hello,
can be
Ryan.
attached
What
to
question?
the bottom of the tank for more stability, and even a cleaning brush to clean the inside of the tank. So here is the water drop tank itself. It is the dark blue edition. This has a capacity of 14 cups or 3.3 liters. You have your minimum and your maximum lines for filling up the water or making sure it stays over the minimum. It has the lid here to open up to fill up your water, and then you can take the whole lid off like so to access the internal filter and the pump system. Inside here is the water pump, and on the one side right here we have a USB-C charging port to recharge the pump as needed, and the bottom here is where you install your filter. Very simple and easy to install. Just line up your tabs, push it straight in so it's locked in like that, and then you can simply just drop the pump back into the reservoir, and then you can put your lid right back on. Very simple, very easy. Even as a carry handle to pick it up if you want to pull it out of your refrigerator or pull it off of the shelf to bring it to your water source and fill it up again. So I'm going to be using this in my kitchen since my water line has stopped running in my refrigerator. Instead of buying a new refrigerator, I want to have filtered water, and I can use this to filter my water for my coffee maker and my ice maker. Since this is a rechargeable device, I do like that feature. Simply by tapping on that water droplet, it will start pumping the water out, and of chilled.
Now, as you guys can see, you can put it in the fridge. You guys can set it out there. It's not muted. I don't know what's going on with the video, so it's not muted. I thought the whole thing was playing sound this whole time. It's Amazon side issue. So here I was, thought you guys were listening to a whole video and you weren't. That's my bad. Yeah, it's not muted, man. I'm not sure what's going on. So set it up, adjust the water volume flow, put it in your fridge, let it cool. It's a great little option. It's going to work well with it, of course, on hand. Most of it was okay. Yeah, I had no clue. I had no clue it was like that. So, Ryan, you can definitely send it to us. We will attempt to show it somewhere. I can't technically show it on Amazon, unfortunately, because it's not a product we actually did. But we can definitely share it and show it off on some of our pages. Don't worry about that. So great little option if you need something like that. Definitely check it out right there. Water Drop company we've worked with for a little while there on hand. Now up next is going to be the Legend 10-piece cookware set that I believe Sheila did.
This is a Legend.
Now with this, you're going to get a frying pan. You're going to get 2 frying pans. You're going to get saute pan. You're going to get saucepans and all of the other cool stuff on hand with this. Now this is a non-stick variation. It's going to cost you about $100 on this set. But it is a 10-piece set. Let's go there. Now, it is a multi-layer design. It's got the triple coating, hard anodized aluminum, and of course the thick base steel. And that thick base steel is going to allow you to use it on gas, electric, glass, induction, oven, or grill with that as well. You're going to get, of course, multiple sizes from that 1.5 quart saucepan, 2.5 quart saucepan, 4 quart saute pan, 5.5 quart stock pan, and I think it's an 8-inch and a 10-inch fry pan. The stock pots, saute pans will all come with lids. The fry pans do not come with lids, just so you know. But they are very, very easily accessible. Can be put on, of course, in a dishwasher if you want. They are dishwasher safe. Do I recommend dishwashers? No. I never put my pots and pans in dishwashers. Just go in there with you. I don't do it. Nope. No. I hand wash all of my pots and pans. I've learned over the years, like with non-stick and stuff like that, if you wash it in the dishwasher, it wears down the coating a lot quicker. So I hand wash everything. So great little options. This is Hexiclad. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not the one I'm showing. Nope. Nope. All right, the one I'm showing is like an eggshell style variation. Let's look here. Hold on. I can check it out. No stick at all. That's a free from POFE triple coating. Yeah, it's not Hexiclad. So. Yeah, no problem, man. Yep. So Sheila, majority of them are baked on for the pans. Hexclad's a little bit deeper, has actually hexes in it, that stuff like that. But yeah, I've learned that over my lifetime. You know, some will peel, some won't peel. For that reason, I quit using dishwashers for my pans. I'm one of those problems. Yeah, no problem, man. Just share it with us, and we'll share it off. No problem doing that. It might be slightly delayed. I'm going on vacation, but it will definitely. So up next is going to be a 4-piece blackout style serving pieces that Sheila also did.
Black Bruntmore 8-inch grill pans, serving platters.
So I can actually go here. So I know, a lot of people use like Teflon pans, or a lot of people use another variation. So I have, let me grab it. I can kind of show you, Sheila. This is an all-clad pan. It's called all-clad. All right. This is just like that pan you were showing you there. It's a based on anodized coating. Unfortunately, after long periods of time in the dishwasher, it can wear down the coating to a thin layer. It's anodized on, yes, it's baked on, but it can still come off from the dishwasher. So I definitely know the feeling because we have sets like that have done it. Yeah, Ryan, definitely share it with us over there. We will actually, once it's shared to us, we will like reshare it for sure. We are big driving people, so.
It has a really nice design and it's sturdy and they have little handles and the raised
She's a ninja now.
surface
You heard her?
that
She's a
the
ninja.
juices will drip
Hiya.
underneath. So I do like how they make their serviceware, and I just did a little supper. I should have made fish or something, but I have a wedge salad and some corn dogs. So this is really nice for serving, having dinner, but I think, a fish or a chicken would be very nice on these.
I'm gonna mess with her every time I see this video on that salad. She's the only one fancy enough that'll eat a salad like that. I can't do it. I'm not the type of person that's gonna cut a head of lettuce in half and just drizzle some stuff on it. James doesn't eat that much. I've never eaten a salad anywhere. I've never eaten a salad like this anywhere. It's not my thing. But great little dishes right here, guys. I have to, every time I see this video, I gotta mess with Sheila. I can't do it. And she's got that salad sitting there with those chicken nuggets. Yeah, I would devour the chicken nuggets, all right? It's revamped. I don't know, man. I like a chicken Caesar salad. I like a Caesar salad style. I like, a chopped salad. I'm not a person of that style. My grandparents cut it up in lettuce. Yeah, that's the way I was done. Cut up the head of lettuce into exactly. Iceberg, seafood salad. Phil's got it down. Seafood salad, chicken salad. All right. Like a good Italian, yes. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Give me something a little bit extra special, all right? Not just a half a head of lettuce. Now, I get it. Back in the day, that was meant to be like something fancy, but it's like lobsters. I can't eat lobster, buddy. I can't eat lobster. Oh. And I love crawdads and all of that other stuff. Too bad for you. No, I'm not missing out. It causes issues with my body. I can't walk the next day. I love clam chowder. Can't eat clam chowder either. And I love clam chowder. I'll still randomly take bites of it. Don't think I won't. I will randomly take bites of it. I just won't eat a whole dish of it. Chowder. I'm not from New England. I live in New England, but I don't speak the New England stuff. Chowder. 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 Add the R. I'm not a chowder. I don't like the texture. What? Really? You don't like the texture in clam chowder? Now you're missing out. Now you guys can make fun of her. All right, guys. We have one last product inside this. No, I'm not allergic. It builds uric acid inside my body, which causes like crystals to build up in between my bones. So when it builds the crystals up in between my bones, it just causes like arthritis, control of my body, and starts deteriorating joints. Can't eat it. I love it, but can't eat it. Like I can't eat broccoli, and I love broccoli.
Ever been curious?
Yeah, I like raw broccoli too. I don't like cooked broccoli. I love raw broccoli. I don't know what Ryan's trying to write, but Amazon does not like whatever it is. All right, up next we have the last product of the day. This is the Eacon 80 millimeter aperture 600 millimeter refractor telescope. Now, this is a cool little telescope that's going to allow you to see, of course, from far to near and out into the sky. Now, refractor means it's a magnification style with, of course, dual lens inserts. It's crystals that are going to magnify and pick up from farther out in space. That is, I agree. It's terrible. I can't eat it, but I do love it. I love it with like no end. Now, it's going to come in this nice little carrying bag, man. You're going to set this carrying bag up. It's going to take a little bit. You're going to have, of course, the tripod to set it on there. You're going to have the tripod mount, and it does clip on there, and it will screw into place, so you don't have to worry about it. You'll lock the knob down, and then, of course, once it's on there, you'll grab the telescope itself. Now, when you pull out that telescope, you're going to set it onto the tripod mount, and then, of course, you guys can set this on here. And the cool part is, you guys can get a mouthpiece to connect your phone to this device. And by doing that, you can then video record everything you're seeing if you want to through that actual piece. Now, it has the targeter on it, which I call a targeter. Personally, it's a scope target. And that's going to help you guys pinpoint it with it. And then you guys use the actual device to see what you're trying to see up close. Now, it comes with two eyepieces. It comes with the 80 millimeter and the 600 millimeter. 600 millimeter is going to reach a lot farther than the 80 millimeter with it on hand. Now, you guys are going to mount it in there, set it up, and place it on there. If you want to, get the phone mount a lens piece to it, and that will allow you to, of course, screen or record from your phone. And that's a cool piece with that. Now, it's going to be able to set up, and you guys will probably be able to set this up in under a couple minutes. Let's just go there. This is a first-time setup. Once you set it up, target it, and all of that, 3 different bolts will hold it in. Now, you guys can unlock it. And here's that phone holder piece that I was talking about. Connecting it up, setting it up like this allows you to record from your phone, which then means you guys have video proof that you were not lying when you said you saw that alien spaceship. You know what I'm talking about. And of course, or you guys can go out there and be like, look, there's a puppo out in the yard getting brushed. And look at the puppo. Now, you probably will be able to get it to magnify a little bit better than what you're seeing here. Just mess with it, play with it, adjust it. Now, it is also seen through a phone lens. Now, here it is out in the night sky. Now, he's trying to adjust the magnification so you guys can actually see it or see how far out that star really is and adjust it with that. And you guys can play around with it and, of course, with that. Here's the better part about that. Set your phone into that night vision mode like your iPhones can do, and it's going to allow you to capture it even better, and it's going to change it. This is a really cool little option for those of you that like, of course, telescopes, viewing of nature, viewing the sky, seeing what's out in the world like aliens, and and having fun. $85, I think that is today. Normally it's like $109. With tracking. Wow, you got a special one. Sheila's got all these really cool toys that she doesn't share with any of us. All right, guys, that is the last product I have for the show today. With that being said, my vacation starts now. I will not be back for a few weeks. That's correct, guys. My vacation starts now. I am gone for a few weeks, but don't forget, we have Blake streaming. We have Nikita streaming, so you guys can see Blake and Nikita off and on throughout here. I'm literally going to be doing a cross-country trip, so I'm going to be visiting multiple states at multiple times, and we'll probably record a lot or live stream while driving across country. But with that, hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll see you on the next show, and have a good one, everybody. Ryan, don't forget to share that with us. We will share it. Sheila, Phil, talk to you guys later. Have a good one, everybody. Later. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, buddy.